Hey guys, Dion Ricardo. So now we're in our third video, and we already discussed a couple of the major things that are important for school owners, especially in today's economy. What we discussed was that many of us are leaving a ton of money on the table. And as well, we're making it easy for our competitors to squash us because we're not making the most out of every marketing dollar. I want to expand on that a little bit further today, and I want to get into specifics, but understand this, you guys. The guy who can pay the least amount for the enrollments that he gets, but at the same time get the most lifetime value at the end of every month, is always going to be able to afford to outmarket everybody else in his area. And that is so important, because if you've been on the path of enrolling the same amount of students every single month, most likely it's because your marketing system and budget have been stagnant for a long time. And that's why I want to show you today how we can get out of that by creating the right systems so that you can get the most out of every marketing dollar that you invest in your business. Now, we want to talk about the funnel once again, but we're going to break it down into specific groupings or stages that everybody comes into. And these stages you have to keep track of and also have a system, hopefully an automated system, that is going to continue to follow up on these people until you can get them into the next stage that you want to get them into. For example, prospects. Again, a prospect is defined by somebody who's showing some interest but has not yet set an appointment at your school. Well, if you're not able to contact them right away or hook up with them, you want some magnets pulling them, not pushing them toward your business, but pulling, attracting, magnetizing them into your business over time. So even if they're not ready to do it tomorrow, over the next 30, 60, 90 days, you're pulling them slowly toward you. Same thing with people who set an appointment or a lead. Again, you want to magnetize those people towards you, whether they're ready to do it today or if they're ready to enroll in 6 months from now. You're trying to pull those people, and you have to have a marketing message, whether it be, the messages is got to be right, but also the media. Sometimes you got to be sending videos, emails, text messages, you name it, but we're trying to pull those people to us. Now, if a person does not show up for their appointment or shows no immediate interest, there has to be a grouping of people in your database that are called unconverted leads. These are just people that you were not able to hook up with, maybe after 4 to 5 or 6 attempts to try to get them in for their appointment. We don't want to just leave those people behind. That's money right there. Remember, these people waved their hand, said they were interested, but for whatever reason, you just weren't able to set up that appointment. Or maybe you just weren't able to close the deal and have them become an enrolled student. Well, those people all should be grouped together, and they should be getting a message, driving them, pulling them, attracting them into your funnel. Again, getting them to enroll in your school. So we need to have that list. Again, your enrolled people are important. So in other words, after they've made this big commitment to you to become your student, you want to continually attract them as well. What do you want to attract them to do? You want to attract them to be in your school and to retain them as a student. You want to make them like you, know you, trust you. Okay? And what is the purpose of that? Well, again, you want them to become fans. Now remember, each one of these has to be communicated to every single month. In fact, even more so on a weekly basis, and some of these maybe even on a daily basis. So all of these different groupings or stages of people that you have, each one is an individual list of people that you're contacting very frequently with the right message, with the right media, sucking them, attracting them into your business. Now the next level is your fans. Okay, we want to make sure that your students don't just stay students, but they become fans of your school. Why? Because fans refer. Fans give you testimonials. Fans give you reviews on pages like Yelp and Insider pages. Fans become staff members. Fans like to upgrade into new programs. So that we want to attract fans. You have to talk to them in a special way as well. So here's all the different groupings of people that you're trying to attract and talking to with different messages. Now, you also have your past students. There's money on the table right there. You should be probably acquiring no less than 2 to 3 reactivation or past students per month. Just think about if you did that alone, if you started talking to this group on a regular basis, your past students, how many people you can enroll per month. I would say no less than 2 to 3 past students should be enrolling or re-enrolling into your program every single month. What would that do to your bottom line if that was happening in your school? But we need to communicate with them and attract them. Next one is your network partners. Your network partners are going to be a great source of your business. I know a lot of school owners are not taking advantage of this, but your network partners are other business owners, other people that have high influence, other people that are connected with a lot of other people who have groups themselves that they communicate with. Well, we always want to be attracting those people, and we have to give a certain message to those people. Now, you're probably asking, and it's the right question, what is the message? Well, we don't want to come across as pushy salesmen. What we want to do is we want to give them the understanding of education. We want to really utilize education-based marketing throughout this whole process. For every group, you want to be talking to them and educating them, showing value, okay? Now, the reason why that's so important is because when you do education-based marketing, you're going to squash price shopping right off the bat because you look like you're the person who is the expert in your area. Number two is you become the only logical choice. Again, if you're the expert and you're regularly contacting them, you're the only logical choice. Let me say one more thing about that, is that if you're contacting these groups of people on a regular basis and other business owners are not doing that, it's going to make you stand out far and above all the other business owners in your area. Think about the last time your dry cleaner sent you a welcome card or a thank you card, or sent you just a random message educating you on something, how to get a stain out, you know, if you're out of town, whatever. Education-based marketing, right? Next one is that education-based marketing attracts to you the right kind of students, good students, students that are going to pay you on time, they're going to stay committed to your program, and that are eventually going to become fans and upgrade into other programs. That's what the power of education-based marketing will do. So in my next video, we're going to go even a step deeper, and I want to show you guys that not only do you have to create the systems, but you don't want to be doing this all manually every single day of the week. You just don't have enough time. We got to get this on an automated system. So we'll talk to you in the next video. And don't forget, I got a little gift for you coming up.